Theme store, audio check. Chat test. Excellent. Okay, we're on the Steam store. Yeah! Okay. Microphone check. 50 seconds. Steam. Why are you not showing microphone? Are you working, Steam? Better decide quick. Okay, it is, apparently. Oops. True. Overlays. Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I'm Glen Bixley, and today we're going to have another go at Oxygen Not Included. Now, for anyone who has or hasn't seen this before, this is a colony sim where you've been basically teleported to the center of a planet. You start with your printing pod here in the middle, and from there you build out. You start with a couple of dupes, which are short for duplicants, and you duplicate them from out of the printing pod. So these are our duplicants. Anybody that wishes to be named dupe, please let me know in chat, and we'll try to do our best to name you. But anyway, your duplicants then have to build a base in order to survive. With the spaced out DLC, which is what this is, you are able to travel to other planets. However, we have not managed to get to another planet yet. We have started to dig our way to the surface, and we have started to build up here. However, it's very cold, and it's taken a while to build. But we'll get to it eventually. For now, I see they're dropping a wee bit of materials. For now, though, we're going to carry on. We're going to need solid tiles, aren't we? No, it won't matter. Solid tiles for now. If they're dropping goods, we're going to just put a couple of tiles down so goods don't drop all the way to the bottom when they go up ladders. Anyway, so this is Oxygen Not Included. Let's start it back up. First thing we're going to do is check on our dupes and see how they are all doing. Do we have enough food? We have 3,000 calories. Last time we were playing this, we were kind of in trouble for calories. Okay, so we're getting a few warnings come up. Yep, 3,700 calories. Okay, so the only thing we can cook at the moment is mush fry. Mush fry, not terribly exciting. Lice loaf. I don't think we can make that as yet. What do we need? Of course, it would be using meal lice. Where is it? Over here. Aha! Meal lice. Meal life. Okay, we're going to leave that on for now. Doesn't matter. Our priority is we need to get food going. Okay, all our dupes are going to bed. So let's tell them to disinfect when they get up in the morning. Oh, there's a lot that needs to be disinfected. Okay, an awfully lot. Let's set that bed to an emergency. Everything that doesn't need operating, we're going to set to an emergency. That bin, oh, we're going to set the bins, all the bins, I think, to a 9, just so they get done. Oh, hang on, what was, oh, that bin there too. And all this ladder, oh, look at it, it's horrible. Okay, we're going to decontaminate all of that. Our fish feeder working? It does appear to be working. Okay. We just put that in last week. It's a new improvement to the game as the fish feeder. We also put in theory, a feeder for these guys. And I see there's an egg here, which is a good sign to see. And some coal. So that means they must be working. Why is that flashing red? What is that? A Sweetle egg. Oh, right. We have a sweetle egg in here. Interesting. Okay. Now this will feed anything in theory that sage hatches. No. Hang on. Let's go to all. For now, I just want to feed everything and anything. We can't feed the sweetles. Okay. I just want to feed everything and anything for now, because we're trying to basically get a good breeding area going on in here. Oh, that doesn't work well, Glen. Can you... One moment. I do have F4 as a hotkey. Which is not helping with other things that I have on the F4 hotkey. Why am I not getting my view counter on? Sorry, I'm just... View counter. Oh, I know why. Because you haven't pressed that one. Okay, that would be it. Because you hadn't pressed the one for the view counter, you're pushing the wrong button. Okay, so back to our dupes. We have Inside A Gamer, long-time supporter of the channel, is a little stressed out at 13%, so he's currently getting a massage over here. Looks like he's enjoying himself. Good on you, Insider. Tinty7, 5% is our next stressed dupe. Whoops, hang on. Click through it, here we go. Let's follow cam, put him on for a moment. Now, as I've shown you before, if you've seen it, you can follow them, and that will actually help them out when they become the center of attention. So this is currently de-stressing him out, de-stressing him a little bit, and he'll help to calm down just a little bit. Yeah, even in the bathroom, he doesn't mind being watched, because he's got a door to give him a bit of privacy. Okay. That is only while you're on follow cam. Now that I've moved away, it is no longer giving him that extra support. Okay. 4,000 calories. So our food is coming in, and they're all eating. That's what I love about this game. It's so cute. Alright. Okay, I have just noticed you guys do not have any sound. I do apologise. Give me one moment. You might possibly be hearing it through my microphone, but that's about all. There we go. Let's try that for you. Much better. Vastly improved, I know. Okay, so what are you up to down here, young man? Oh, that's Horror. I was wondering who it was. It's Horror, coming down here to get something to eat. Okay, so we probably need to mop all this water up sometime very soon. So let's mop all of that. Let's just make sure that priority has worked. Yes, it has. Okay, so you can press P for priority and it will prioritize things. So we're going to get them to clean up some of this water because walking through it depresses them. We don't want all that water. I'm just trying to work out what else needs to urgently be done. I'm going to see if we can get somebody to decontaminate this bin. What is in it that's contaminated? Okay, they're all coming over here to fill it, which is not actually what I intended. But now that it's decontaminated, they've also done a little bit of cleaning. Okay, that's all been decontaminated. Sorry, I'm just looking all over the place at the moment. I know it's not easy to watch when somebody's fast moving. I'm just trying to work out where we are. So that's on a 9 and that's on a 9. Okay, we have some power. We're okay. There's something in this bin. Oh, okay. There's something in this bin off gassing. But yes, we have the compost bins here. So that might actually pay if I was to have a Which way does the gas go? Kind of settles to here, doesn't it? Let's put air decontamination in. And that will just scrub all the polluted oxygen. We have one on this side as well. They need to keep filling these with sand. They also use power now. They never used to use power. I'm just going to turn that game volume down. It does seem rather loud. If you would like it turned back up, let me know. But I feel if it sounds loud to me, it probably is to you as well. So let's try that. Okay, so we're going to be demolishing those at some stage. So there's horror. Where is monster? Ah, monster's down here working away on the wheel. Ah, yes. Always working hard, aren't you, monster? Okay, so let's see what we can put inside here. Mealwood. Mealwood. For now, mealwood is a food. So let's just plant it. It doesn't matter. And we will copy and put that onto any of these because they don't seem to be... I can't figure out why I can't plant into them. We're not going to get too concerned with that right now. These here, we've swapped from mealwood over to bristle blossom. Bristle blossom is generally a better food. So these ones that are mealwoods, we are... Empty storage? Uproot. I'm not sure what the empty storage is. Perhaps that's the water pipe. So uproot that one and uproot this one. I am going to make that an emergency actually, because while they're small I don't want to waste time having them grow. So let's quickly get them out. We'll swap them for bristle blossom. I hope I got bristle blossom seed. Didn't even think about that when you ripped them out, did you, Glen? Okay, I'll very quickly pause so we don't waste the other two plants if I'm wrong. Oh, it hasn't. Right, there we go. Okay. Oh, no, I don't actually have bristle blossom. Ha 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 ha. Okay, cancel. Nope. Cancel. Cancel. My mistake. We don't have any more bristle blossom seed. We need more bristle blossom seed. What I will do then, in that case, seeing as we don't have any more, I'll just take this one, copy the settings, and put it on that. And it'll sort itself out sooner or later. Okay. So yes, at the moment I'm just trying to make sure we get enough food coming in. We should be good for everything else. Balm lilies. I don't know if balm lily will grow in those conditions, will it? Let's plant some down here. Because we've got some seed. Might as well plant it and get them growing. Because we need them anyway. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Our oxygen is all fine, so our air pump must be turned off. I will be using these. You can use your function keys, F1, etc. But I have mine hotkeyed for something else. So rather than go to the starting now screen, we'll just use this and go to the overlay to see how our oxygen is doing. Yeah, I think we might need to actually turn this on. Okay, that's going to start taking our good oxygen, pumping it up, and it will come out here. We should probably by now actually start to take advantage of this to try and get rid of this bad air up here too. So to get rid of the bad air, what we can simply do is put in... I might have to take one of these out. That should be crown moulding anyway. We do have a vent here, but it's obvious that the... Yeah, it's polluted oxygen. Polluted oxygen seems to linger or at least float. Oh. Yeah, no, cancel deconstruct. Okay, so it is on deconstruct. Come on, guys. Oh, they're all asleep. So you can see the oxygen down here is completely depleted down here, but the oxygen at the top is good because we've been sucking it from here and pumping it up. So it's a little lower around them, which isn't good. But because of the way we have our oxygen vents down here, it will ventilate down to them. But we probably need to fix that with an airflow tile there, which will help the airflow come down there and there. Just to help the airflow a little bit. I like to have lots of airflow throughout my bases. Well, in places where you need airflow anyway. And I usually let the airflow down rather than sideways or anything like that. So up here we want to... I'm going to try and get rid of all this polluted air. Mind you, it is down. Bring it down. If I bring it down though, it's going to be in the way of the door, isn't it? Yeah, no. Put it there. One. Brings up our tile. Should we use an airflow tile? I'll use an airflow tile. There we go. Now that's going to need electricity, unfortunately. So 3 gives us to electrical. Wiring. Oh, we've got a long way to get wiring to that. From out here. Whoops, 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 whoops. I'm going to bring it this way, actually. Because I do not want to bring it through here. This is going to be our natural area. A reserve. So let's take it that way. Okay, that's going to get done eventually. It's no rush. I'm not particularly worried about getting it done in any hurry. One thing I've got to calm down a bit on is I tend to rush my dupes a lot. This has all been mopped up now. Good, good, good. No more walking through the yucky stuff. Okay, Hatch. Have you been told to be wrangled, have you? Sage Hatch. Yeah, let's... I'm going to actually put him on an emergency wrangle. No, see, he's red. He cannot be wrangled. Now he's white again. No, it is. Okay, let's put him on an emergency wrangle. Right. Now Queen Saida is tying him up. There we go. And he will then, in theory, get transported up here. I'm going to put that on an emergency because I just want to get it done before he escapes. Because he will untie himself. Thank you, Saida. So she's now put him in a bag. She's taken him up the ladder. And then she will dump him in the critter dump off. Boink. There we go. So we don't need that on an emergency anymore. I just wanted to get it up there and done quickly. Because we are breeding these hatches up here. Which is going to be good meat in the near future. Picked something up. Oh, the shell. Okay. So she's cleaning up for for the compost bin and things like that. Now, why are these not working? Insufficient resources. Algae. Ooh, that's not good. So we're going to have to dig into some of this algae. Slime, clay, algae. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we can go to our resource tab. Which one is it? Materials. Aha! Forgotten which one it is. Okay, and what we want to do is find algae. Algae. Okay, so it's the light green, is it? The light green there and there. Okay, so we want to see what we can find in the way of lots of that light green. So there's some right here. bit there. That's not going to be quite so easy to dig into. We could take that, but it's going to drop our plant. I was trying to avoid this area because there's all sorts of germs down here. It's not the best place to be. Which means we're going to have to dig all the way out to there anyway. There's not much algae in here. We're going to run low on oxygen if we can't get more oxygen soon. It's a lot big patch here. If I mark it, I'll at least know where it is, and we can possibly look to dig to it. That'll do for now. There's some here. How far away is that, I wonder? And this patch here. Otherwise, let's mark the slot so we know where it is. Because we're going to need the algae, regardless. Okay, so if we right-click out now, we can see where that is. Okay. We already had that bit. So there wasn't a lot in here, but it's all marked out in places we can basically get to it with relative ease. Okay. Now, what about the ones we marked over here? Okay. Well, in that case, then, let's dig that out. If I dig into here, sand, we're going to have a problem. All that sand will collapse. No, we can't take that out. If I take that out, we're going to end up with a cave-in and a flood. And that's our only good clean water supply, because I polluted the other one. I don't know why that plant is set for dig. Let's cancel that. Okay. Right. One ladder. We'll take some of this chrome out of here. Oh, I don't need that ladder because I could jump across. That should be enough. Okay, our oxygen does not sound good down here. Let's take another look. Wow, let's turn this pump off. Okay, so we've sucked all the good oxygen out from down here now. And pumped it all up to the top. Okay, so we don't want to let it out the top here. I'm actually going to prioritize this and seal it. Because we actually don't want to lose all this oxygen if somebody goes up top. Once that's closed and sealed, we've at least got all the good oxygen at the top. They can go up if they need to breathe, and we're going to have to sort out something better with our oxygen. This here uses polluted dirt. Do we seriously not have polluted dirt? Insufficient resource, polluted dirt. Wow. We are kind of in trouble if we're running out of both algae and polluted dirt. How else do we produce oxygen? I'm going to have a look at oxygen generation as soon as he's done with this. Right, I wanted to make sure it got done. That's a manual airlock. Oxygen will not escape through those doors, whereas these doors, the pneumatic doors, oxygen will pass through them. Okay, oxygen generation. We could use the carbon skimmer. Now, I know that takes the carbon dioxide out. Okay, so hang on. Carbon skimmer. We could put down here, maybe. I mean, this is our carbon dioxide garden, though. This thing's not working. Disable building. And rip it out. Deconstruct. Yeah, I'm going to pull that out. And we'll put the carbon skimmer in here. Oxygen production needs to be moved higher up. With speed time. Okay. Because we do have algae terrariums, but they also require algae. Right. One tile. We'll fill all this in now. Because that's copper that we can use anyway. And looks like there could be some algae there. Okay, now the algae skimmer. What is carbon dioxide skimmer, I should say? Power. Wire. Okay, so it's already connected. Plumbing. Pipe. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to need to plumb water into it. And then we're going to need a pipe coming out of it. Now the pipe that comes out will need to hook to our sewer system, which is that one over there. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take this up to there. We'll cancel this pipe. Deconstruct emergency. That will cut that pipe, and then this pipe will then go that way. Okay. Make sure that this gets done. Liquid pipe. Right. Okay. P for priority 9. I want this entire floor done. I want that done. And I want that done. Okay, now I heard the printing pod. Colony summary. Now for anyone who does watch on Steam, because yes, I am now live on Steam. If you're watching on there, I do apologise, but the chat does not appear to be linked to my other chat. Coal. We don't really need a dupe right now. So I'm just going to very quickly check and see if there's any comments. No, there's not. Okay. I don't know. Steam says my microphone is muted again, but I know it's not. Well, at least I tested it. Now, I'm not sure why I can't seem to put anything in these hanging baskets. Oh, is it because of that? Oops. Crown moulding. Deconstruct, maybe. Now, I'm not sure, I've just noticed why, noticed my research is not going, I'm not sure why. I actually thought we had plenty of research booked for the near future. I shall check. So that is what it is. Okay, so we want a Joya seed. Hang on, what's the actual difference? Okay, so Decor is 0. Oh, that sounds like a great boost. Decor of 0. Increases decor contributing to morale, but it says decor of 0. Put it in and we'll see if we can see the difference. This plant improves the ambient decor. Okay, so we now have a plant in there. And I do not see what difference it's making. Let's check decor. I mean, I don't really see it's making a big difference. I don't know. Let's try this one then. Seeing as we now know what the problem is, and it was the moulding. Give me the moulding, please, game. Deconstruct, level 9. Oh, sorry, were you doing something down below? Something important. We'll try a Murph seed in this one. My chat's very quiet today. What's going on? Nobody watching on Twitch. Only one person watching on YouTube. What's going on today? Very quiet. Okay, let's check the decor on that now. Glen, which one is it again? Decor. I don't know. Doesn't seem to make a whole big difference, does it? But it would make a huge difference to the kitchen right here. If I put one right there, it'll make a huge difference, I think. Oops. You've forgotten what you're doing, haven't you, Glen? Nothing unusual. Oh, it's a decoration. Which is 9? 9. Yeah. Hanging pot. Just missed seeing you on Oddball 76. Oh, yeah, true. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I went from Oddballs to Inside A Gamer. I tend to go from one stream to another in the morning, but usually fairly regular on Insiders. So lately it's been Oddball 76 and then on to Inside A Gamer. Is usually my routine in the morning now. And how are you, mate? It's good to see you. Trying something different out today. I've testing streaming to the stream community page for Spaced Out. Unfortunately, though, the chats aren't linked. So anybody who uses the Steam to watch can not be a part of the chat, unfortunately. I might have to see if we can sort that out. I think it's because I haven't made it a moderator. So I'll look into that one later. Yeah, he said I just missed you. I am doing fine. Just started uploading on the tubes myself. Oh, yeah? Oh, well, good luck to you with doing it. It can be a lot of fun, so long as you don't let it stress you out. Just remember, it's meant to be fun, not stress. and then you'll be alright. But yeah, otherwise, if you let it stress you out, you'll get to the point where you'll start thinking, well, I'm not exactly making any money out of it, and it'll do your head in. So just make sure you enjoy it, mate. Right, let's see what that does for my decor. Oh, that did make a difference. Maybe we should rip this out and swap this plant. Uproot. Actually, oh, too late. Chloe's onto it. Good on you, Chloe. And we'll put something like a joya seed in that if we can. Okay, it might be a no because of that crown moulding still, maybe. Either you just can't put them in these. I don't know, that's a fairly tall plant. I just don't think I can. Oh well, replant it. No, hang on. Cancel. Let's rip this down. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct the plant. Oops. Deconstruct the planter. We'll put a hanging one in. Need to catch up on your stuff that I missed eventually. Oh mate, I'm getting quite a good back catalogue now. I actually looked at that last night. I'm heading towards 200 uploads. Oh, so there's plenty there to keep you busy. Is this another science fiction game? Okay, so this is oxygen not included. The idea of this is it's basically a colony simulator where... Press the numbers, Glen, so you know what you're doing. Your duplicants here. Okay, so these people are called duplicants because they're printed out of a 3D printer. So in here we can duplicate them. Every so many minutes it comes up and it gives you the days. So I think it's every 3 days. You get the chance to produce a new duplicant or some resources. So yes, that's a 3D printer and it prints out our duplicants, which are below the earth. And our duplicants then have to build their colony in order to try and go to outer space. This is the spaced out DLC. So the original you can't go to other planets. But in this one you can actually go to another planet. So we have started to dig towards the surface and we're digging up this way. And this of course is the vacuum of outer space. So we can up here build some rockets, which we will then use to go to the other planets. Now if we go to... How do we get to this? Hang on. Site map. So there we go. We can see our planets. At the moment, we can only see this planet, and there's something else here we don't know. This is the planet we're on. I do believe there are about 7 planets or something, maybe 5, I don't know. There are a number of planets that you can fly to. You can get there in other ways. So if we look around the map, here we go. A teleporter. You can send a dupe into a teleporter and teleport them to another planet. Okay, but you need a teleport sender and a teleport receiver. Luckily we have them both close together, so if we do decide to use this soon, we can actually do that. That's a good point. We can get algae that way, Glen. You never even thought about that, you wally. Okay, we are going to start digging down this way. We're going to put a ladder in here, and we're going to get to the teleporters. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4 floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 floor. Yes, I do have a pattern that I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and it actually works. It actually works. Okay. That ladder doesn't need to go there because I want to stagger it. Let's put that ladder on this side. So hang on, where was we? Of this floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 floor. Should be, in theory. And dig all that out. Priority 9. No, not a 9. Yeah, make it a 9. Go on, Glen. See if we can get to another planet soon. Everything's a 9 to you, Glen. Why is everything such an urgency? God. Everything has to be done yesterday. Now those are dying because we don't have enough chlorine. So I'm not going to transport any more of them. We do have you though. Attack. Because what are you? Let's have a look. Somewhere here we can see it. Oh, it's only a tiny baby. Cancel attack. We don't need to kill you. We'll kill one of your parents off. Where are they all? Are they under the ground? Well, they're food anyway. And what about our fish? Idle, happy, age 20. Attack. And what about you? Age 16. Right. Attack. We're going to turn them into lunch. We're going to turn those into lunch. Now my theory is, I want to get this built. If I actually get a door in here, will I be able to use that to separate these areas as two separate breeding chambers? Which means I'd, in theory, be able to breed more? I don't know. Open. Right. Now, I'm picking, in theory, if a paku goes into there, that becomes a new space now. A new area where, in theory, we can consider it another breeding area. I don't know if it works that way or not. I really don't. Take that out because that's algae. Take that out because it's algae. All this was algae. We need that for the oxygen. And while you're all down here, why not? Take all that out. Do it now. That way you don't have to go underwater into the polluted stuff later on. 200 uploads. Wow. Well, it's, yeah, 100 and... I think it was like 186 or something, if I recall. Months to go through all that. It's taking me months to make it all. Yeah. Yeah, no, something like that. When I look at my page, it was something like getting towards the 200, which quite surprised me, actually. Surprised myself by it when I noticed. Who is suffocating? Oh, don't sleep there, guys. Okay, this is no longer a priority. Wow, guys. Seriously? They can't get out. There's the problem. Red alert, everybody up. Why are you still there? Oh, they can't get across here! Oh, come on, seriously, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Everybody out. Not down. Oh, so long as you can breathe. Yellow alert's off. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that one can stay. Ooh, I thought I was going to kill him then. I remember when I first started on the tubes, I think I uploaded just over 100 videos, and it took me 15 months to do it. Yeah, I mean it can be a lot of work. I basically started out where I was doing like I mean, when I first started, I was recording most of mine and then uploading them. And I was probably doing 2 or 3 a week. But then about November, I decided to take it a little more seriously. And I started to upload pretty much over the Christmas period. I was doing 2 a day because Epic were doing their free games every day. And there were lots of cool games out. So I did 2 a day over Christmas. And now I'm doing 6 a week, basically. So 1 every 6 days. Yes, tomorrow will be my day off. I take Tuesdays off in New Zealand. So that is Monday evening for the rest of the world. So yes, tomorrow will be my day off. And on Wednesday, Tuesday evening for the rest of you, when I do come back on, I will be starting early. And we will be doing a multiplayer of Raft, and that will be starting at 8:15 PM UK time, 9:15 AM New Zealand time. So that will be a couple of hours earlier than my usual stream. So yes, multiplayer Raft on Monday. Oh, and because I've taken that out, that blew my whole plan. I just panicked here. Yeah, none of this is important now, guys. Just eat the fish. Eat the fish. That's all I can really say, guys. Wow. Let's decontaminate again. Okay. You can see the disinfectant symbol is germs, whether it be white or red. So here it's white. It's basically saying that there are germs and it has a disinfect errand. I switched them to red just to get them done very quickly. Okay, so this is getting done gradually. We've run out of the ability to get downwards here. So let's fix that. We'll put a floor there. I guess they can jump that? I don't know. We'll put a ladder in just in case. Okay. What else do we need to actually do? Okay, so this thing is now sorted. I'm gonna finish this off. I want to get that done. Let's get that whole run done. You do a lot of streaming and uploading. I am just slowly getting back into it. Yeah, I would say to you, the priority would be, I think personally, what I've found anyway myself, is that you're regular. Whether you do it once a month, once a week, once a day, it doesn't matter. So long as you're regular. What I find when I change my times, so like when I do the Raft multiplayer, the last one that we did, I had a couple of people contact me afterwards and actually say, oh, I forgot it was early. Because it was at a different time zone. A different time slot, I should say, not time zone, different time slot. I had a couple of people actually miss it. So yeah, I would say to you, be regular. That would be what I would say is very important. Even if you're only streaming a couple of hours earlier than usual, or a couple of hours later, or even maybe on a different day, people won't be used to it, and you may miss out on views because of it. So I find being regular is important. Okay, so this thing should have power now. Consuming carbon dioxide. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide to the air. Puts out polluted water. So it's not actually taking up any oxygen. It's just removing carbon dioxide. And putting out polluted water. Okay. Right. Okay, so we really need to scrub this water then. That's probably my next step now, is cleaning up the water. Now, to clean up the water... What does the crafting station do? Produces items for equipment for duplicant use. Will not fabricate items unless recipes... I've never actually built it. Sludge press. Presses mud and other sludges into their base elements. So in other words, polluted dirt would give you dirt and polluted water, I presume? Water sieve, that's what I'm looking for. Here we go. Ethanol, we don't have any wood. So we need the water sieve. How big is that again? Oh yeah, it's pretty big. Where are we going to put the water sieve? Maybe we take this battery out here and we put it here. Okay. So let's deconstruct that battery. Deconstruct that plant. We're going to need to construct our floor. You do a... Oh, I read that, yep. Yeah, no, I've been really actually quite enjoying live streaming. Just being able to have a chat with people while I play my games, I find very enjoyable. So if you're new out there and you're watching the stream, feel free to come in and say hello and chat. I won't bite your head off. Wow. Not today. Is it refinement? Water sieve. Oh, Glen, you screwed up here. Oh, we're going to take out this air pump now anyway. Deconstruct. I want that out now anyway. Because that was there early, so that we could get established and set up. Now we're actually getting more permanent. I need to start to filter my water. So what we'll do is we'll start to take out the carbon dioxide, then we'll start to take out the polluted water, then we'll start to clean our system up a little bit, if we can. So refinement, water sieve. Wait, I want to turn that, don't I? Cancel. Refinement, water sieve, and O to rotate. Now white is in, green is out when it comes to the inputs and outputs of everything. So water needs to go in to the white and come out of the green. So what we're going to do, because this is going to be filtering polluted water, we're going to probably want to run it across to there. We're then probably going to cancel this, and we're probably going to put in... I mean, I'll keep saying probably. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. A liquid filter. Okay, so we're going to need to take these out. Deconstruct. Hopefully this works. Yeah, I would say for anyone who's even thinking about streaming, what matters is make sure you're enjoying it. Because the moment you're not enjoying it, it becomes a chore and you're not getting paid enough to do it. YouTube, I mean, I'm not monetized, but from what I understand, YouTube doesn't pay even as much as working an hourly job until you've truly made it. And it's going to take you years before you even get to minimum wage. So I certainly do not do it for the money. I do it for the fun and the chat. So feel free to leave me a comment. Come into chat and say hello if you're on the live streams. I do live stream 6 days a week, as I say, to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and now to Steam. Yes, I'm also on the Steam store today. So I stream 6 days a week. Tomorrow will be my day off. Tomorrow will be Tuesday for me, when I return on Wednesday morning, which will be Tuesday evening for you. I then do a early live stream, which will be 9:15. Yeah, 9:15 p.m. if you're UK time. Sorry, 8:15 p.m. UK time. 9:15 New Zealand AM. Right, how do I want to do this, Glen? Do you actually know what you're doing? Not really. Not really. So this is a liquid filter. Any water that goes into the liquid filter... Hang on, now let's cancel. Before I put it in, let's cancel this piping, just so I know what I'm doing. Or at least think I do. We're going to cancel that for now. And I think I'm going to cancel this one too. Just until I figure out what I'm actually doing. I have never done the tubes for money, even when I hit over 1,400 on the one of my previous channels. I don't bother with all that. Yeah, it's not worth it, eh? It's not worth it. If you look at it for money, you're going to get depressed. But if you do it for the fun, the enjoyment, and for me, the occasional free game, which I really love, the free games. Keep them coming, developers. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I find it very pleasurable. Right, what am I doing? Right, so this thing... Hang on. That's going to be pumping out polluted water. So that will go in. If it's polluted water... Hang about. If it's not polluted water, we could send it back this way. That would work, wouldn't it? Or we could send it that way if it's not polluted. And it would go into the toilets. Okay, so it's not polluted. Send it to the toilets. Because you can use the orange to filter out what you don't want. And if it is polluted, send it that way. I think that's what we want. So, polluted water will come out of here into here. This will then say it's polluted and send it that way. If it's not, it will send it that way. Now, this thing, what do? You are the water sieve, that's right. So the water sieve takes in polluted water through the white. No, this is going to have to be changed then. Because we need polluted water to go into here. No, hang on. Yeah. If it's not polluted, it goes that way. If it is polluted, it goes this way. Because the only other thing left is polluted. But then we end up with non-polluted. And that needs to get out. So this isn't going to work. Let's cancel this. Let's flip it round. Back the way it started. Go back to the water piping. Right. So water comes in. Okay, hang on. If it's not polluted, send it that way. If it's polluted, send it this way, and it goes into here. But then clean water comes out of it and goes back in, maybe? That should work, shouldn't it? That should work, shouldn't it, says Glen. You sound very confident in yourself, Glen. You really do. Let's cancel this piece of pipe. Deconstruct. Add a 9. Let's see what that does. Oh, our yellow wires are flashing. That means we're using too much electricity. Now, turning red means that our electricity grid has been strained and we can actually blow the power system. Which is what I thought we were researching. That's a good point, Glen. Thought we were researching power to go towards the solar panels, which also was supposed to give us the transformers. What happened to that, Glen? Come on, Glen. Huh? What happened, mate? Where's the solar panels gone? Hello? There they are, solar panels. So where's the transformer? There's the transformer. Yeah, I thought we did that last time. Okay, let's get that going again. Yeah, no, I've been quite enjoying YouTube now. I got a bit more serious about it, really about November, I would say. And then, of course, my stream got baptized with a flood. So, it's been baptized with water. Soon after I started my stream, we had a flood. It rained. We don't normally get a lot of rain, but it suddenly started raining. And, yes, I had to prepare to evacuate the neighbourhood at the last minute. Late in the evening, but... So yeah, it'd be November, I suppose, that I started taking it seriously. And in December, I started doing 2 streams a day. At the end of the year, I had just managed to make my 50 subscribers. I think 51 on New Year's Eve, or I think it was, or New Year's Day. So I was very happy with that, because that was my goal for New Year's, was 50. So we did manage to make that. Now, as you can see, my new goal would be 100. It's purely just for the sake of... It's a nice round number. Let's have a look. Okay, morale of 15, you need 14, so we can spend one of Camille's points. Okay, Camille is our researcher and does tidying, so you probably also need a supply. Right, inside a gamer. Morale of 8 needs 13. Yeah, that's why he's stressing out. We're going to leave him alone. Okay, May. Morale of 10 needs 3. We can spend your point. You're currently a cook. You'd like to do critter ranching, I see. So we'll put you into farming. And Queen Saida. You are morale of 11. You need 8. So we can give you a point. And we've already put you into critter wrangling and ranching, etc. You would like to go to rocketry, but I don't really need to send you to space right now. So we're going to go with either ranching or farming. To agriculture or to husbandry. I think we'll go with the farming too for now. And there we go. So we also have... Oops, wrong one, Glen. Choose a blueprint. Okay, we can either choose a new dupe to join our colony. If you would like to be named as a dupe in the game, please let me know. We can always name you. But for right now, I am going to take a care package because, oh, no, maybe we could take a dupe, actually. Let's have a look and see what we have. We really need some farmers, though. Ranching, husbandry, cooking, oh, +3 cuisine. Actually, you could be alright. Increased germ resistance, increased machinery, increased decor morale bonus. That's fine. Decreased creativity, that doesn't matter because we have somebody to do that now. Super productive when you're overjoyed. Okay. Catalina. Anybody want to be named as Catalina? Let us know. We can always rename you. But we have a few dupes that have not been named. So we now have 9 dupes. We have Monster, one of my regular viewers. Tinty7, one of my regulars. Catalina, our new one that just joined us. You can always be named as Catalina or Camille. Queen Saida, another Twitch streamer. Abe, May are both names that could be given out to anybody who would like to be with those. And then, of course, Horror, Monster's little brother. Okay, so everybody's coming now and getting their skills, their points. That's going to help them to work a little harder and faster. I think we're going to put some more flowers in the bathroom. We're going to put a flower pot there. And a flower pot here. Right, 9 will take us to the ornamentals, the decoratives. We're going to spread around some love, put some plants out. Everybody loves plants. And if you don't love plants, man, you need to learn to love plants, bro. Plants are cool. Plants provide oxygen. They remove the carbon dioxide. And some can even look pretty. But more importantly, plants are also edible. And I like food. And if you're one of those people that says, yeah, but I don't like eating plants. Well, then you eat something that eats plants. So shush. Stop arguing. Plants are cool. If it wasn't for the plant, you wouldn't have that cow that you liked having for dinner last night. And for those of you who are vegetarians, just remember, I eat lamb. And lamb is a vegetarian. So are cows. Oh, Glen, that's sad. Don't go doing that. You'll upset people if you say that lambs and cows are vegetarians. Combat. Oh, okay. Right, let's see if we can get this water sieve done, eh? Put in our piping, put in our piping, put in our piping. Put in that piping. That. Let's get it all done. Let's see if we can get this water sieve working. And let's see if I did it correctly. That must be the goal for today's mission. And I'll very quickly just check on the Steam community. No, nobody on the Steam community watching. What a shame. Welcome to any Steam viewers that might decide to pop in. You alright there, monster? Sounds like your building skills need improvement. You're very slow at building. Okay, stop. Before the water arrives, let's recheck our system and see if I can remember what I'm doing. So we're filtering out polluted water. No, we're not. We're filtering out clean water. I think we're filtering out. What do you mean oxygen? That's not a fluid. Water. Salt water. Polluted water, yeah. So in theory, if I'm filtering out water, anything that goes into it comes out. Water is filtered, goes that way. Polluted water will go this way. What? No. Hang about. What have you done? This is not right. What have you done, Glen? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Polluted water comes out here and polluted water comes out of here. That's correct. But water comes in. Oh yeah, water's coming in from here into there. We'll get it finished. We'll see what happens. 3, electricity. It needs power. We'll make sure this gets done fast. I bet you I've done this wrong. I would not be at all surprised. Oh, guys, don't go to bed. I wanted my wiring done. Oh, cheers. Oh, all you did was deliver the materials. I am quite happy if I reach over 100 on this new one by Christmas. Yeah, well, 100's always a nice goal, isn't it? I'm still aiming for that one. So if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on Twitch, you can always follow. And that way you can keep up with all the games that we play. I do a wide variety of games. Everything from early access and pre-alpha right through to classics that you love and enjoy. Right, so let's see if this works. No, why did you send the water that way? Okay, no, there we go. It sent one the wrong way. But water's going that way. Polluted water's going that way. Maybe this is still polluted slightly? I don't know. But there is some water going up. There is some water going up. Okay. So now what we need is this polluted water. Now it needs to join this system. So what I could do, stop. I could bring this polluted line down here and rejoin it in here. So we're on emergency. Okay, so if we're on emergency, let's go liquid bridge. O to rotate. And plummet in. Plummet out. Let's see if that works. And then if it does, we'll have a closed system. All our water should, in theory, then get recirculated. Okay. Let's now cancel this liquid pipe. Right. Let's have a look. See if that works. So, polluted water will come down, out, in, This comes out and in, and this comes out and in. That should, in theory, work. We should now have a closed loop system. All of our water will come down and go back through here. And be recirculated. Recirculatable, or something like that. I need to make sure it all works now. I want to see it working. Somebody use the bathroom, please. We're going to have to put in some showers too. Because as it stands, I currently do not have any showers. But we'll be getting on to doing personal bedrooms soon. When I do personal bedrooms, every bedroom will have its own ensuite shower. Possibly. Possibly, he says. Okay, so we're going to have people go to the toilet. Here we go. Washing their hands, going to the toilet. This water should come around now and should rejoin the system. And there we go. Polluted water is being filtered. Clean water will come out. I guess if it's still dirty, it'll go back around. Beautiful. We have a closed loop system now. Yep, that's working beautifully. That is working perfectly. And because we have water comes back this way, what I might do now is cut off these gardens. Liquid pipe, deconstruct, level 9. Because we should be able to get it come back through the other way now. Oops, I didn't think about that, did you, Glen? Never mind. Okay. So now this water is going into the garden. And watering our garden. Wait a second. That's not right, Glen. You did it wrong. You did it wrong. Hang on. Hang on. We've definitely made a boo-boo. So let's just work out exactly what I'm doing. Water is still being pumped in here and gets pumped in. Spare water's coming out this way. No, that should be okay. No, that's fine. It's all this water here that's spare. But this is going to be changed now because this will come from... Oh. What I need is a one-way valve. That's what I need. Liquid bridge. If we get a bridge, because they work as a one-way valve, water will only travel in the one direction. So what I would do is... I want water to go that way, but I also want it coming from this way. If I go this way, it won't go backwards on itself. Now, water can only flow in that direction. If I put this pipe back... with a bridge, water will only flow in the other in the right direction as such. So I actually want... Okay, so this water is just emptying out of these pipes. All of that piping system is now redundant. All of it. Everything on the left-hand side is completely redundant now. Okay. So in that case, There was nothing wrong with this pipe. If I'm not mistaken, there's nothing wrong with that pipe. We still need it. Because we need water to go into here. Oh, I see what I'm trying to do. Wow. This is where it gets complicated. This is where it gets complicated. Trying to figure out your loops. Getting your loop systems to work. Let's just get rid of all this water. Alright, thank you guys. Because this water that's coming out here could be polluted. Yeah, see, that flows back that way. Doesn't it? Or is that just that pipe emptying out? I think it is actually flowing back that way. I don't think that bridge is working. I think I would have to reverse it. I think I've got to reverse it. Liquid bridge, deconstruct, level 9. I think I had it upside down. Come on guys, get over here and rip it out. Fix Glen's mistake. Okay, we have 11,200 calories, so we've solved the food problem that I had last time. Come on, guys. Get out of your lazy beds. I hear them snoring. Okay, and we'll try it up the other way and see if it actually does what I was meaning it to do. It's not going to, no, because that needs to be up one there. Otherwise we're going to block that pipe. And that pipe has to go across to there to get to that. So, I think it needs to be there. There or down one? If I put it there, will it do the same? I don't think it will. Oh, hang on, or would it? Because this is something I haven't experimented with. It's a new thing for me trying out. It's just trying to use these as one-way valves. Right, so the water is flowing through it. Okay, so our water's now only coming out of here and going this direction. It's no longer going up. So now all of this is filling with water. So that works. This we're not worried about because it's just the plant thing. And it flows through the plants anyway. It is getting through most of the plants. And it comes into here. Or it comes out of the bathrooms and gets through here. Yeah, I think that now is a closed loop system, is it not? I see a problem. Right. Hang on. No. So long as our toilets don't end up overflowing. It shouldn't. This should work. Should. That's a lot of shoulds in one sentence there, Glen. And none of that other plumbing is of any use to me now. I could extract it if I want. I think it works. Send our guys to the bathrooms. And let's just see what happens after a plumbing flood. Oops. I want that back. Because what I do have to watch now is that we don't end up with this entire line full of polluted water. I could actually have a overflow possibly in case necessary. I don't know. Because that does appear to now be backing up. Why is it backing up? Because of this one here. I just need to turn the pump off, don't I? What if I just turn the pump off? Stop feeding fresh water into the system. Let's see what that does. Oh, we're going to mess the mop up again. Because I keep forgetting to empty the pipes. If you actually use the pipe empty tool down here, extract pipe contents, you don't end up with this mess. Alrighty, cleaned up. Well, it's still taking water out of here at the moment because there's water in the line, I guess. But this pump is now turned off. It has no power. So we'll see what happens once that line is emptied. We're not going to know for a couple of days, probably. We're just going to have to keep watching the system, make sure it keeps draining. It does appear to be working now. I might actually put in another one of these. Appears I'm going to need 2. And how come we got polluted water in this line? It appears it's getting confused occasionally. We can't have that. Contains polluted water. No surface germs though. Oh, okay. I mean, it's the germs I'm concerned with. We don't want to be putting germs into our food supply. Yeah, I think, seeing as we're not doing as much... Well, we don't have any long drops anymore. Let's get rid of these. And we'll put in a second water sieve, I think. Because at the moment it seems like it's not 100% cleaning it. So what I'm thinking If we have it this way, polluted water coming into it, down here, and then out of it here, and then we'll deconstruct these two. Oh. Making a mess again, Glen. Oh, look. She's got the thing on her head to say that she's working really hard. Absorbed... Oh, no. Yeah, has absorbed a little bit of radiation. Super focused. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, super focused. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so now it comes down and into here. This doesn't have any sand or whatever it requires as filtration, so let's quickly get them to do that. Okay, it's now working. Right, so our dirty water comes into here and gets filtered out of there. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're getting the polluted stuff though still. What I'm thinking is, do I run it through another valve first in order to help separate the dirty and the clean? Because I kind of want it to go through both of these. I probably should have put them side by side. Liquid filter. Okay, so water would come in, go out, go back round, go in and get filtered again. No. I have set this up badly. I should have set it up better. Yeah, is it simply that this doesn't have the sand, maybe? Pipe blocked. Ah, okay. So when it says pipe blocked, that's because of that. Go into the hand basins. Okay, let's wait until this water comes out of this system, because I do think once that water is out of that system, it's going to work a little better. But at the moment, we're still getting polluted water coming through. I don't know why. We're not supposed to get any polluted water through it. Maybe I do need another filter. What I could possibly do is put a filter here, filter it through this one, and then filter it through the other one. I'm going to have a serious think about how I do this. Because we're pumping polluted water back. I don't want to be doing that. I'm pretty sure that will damage my toilets. But what we'll do for now is we'll just wait until this water comes out of this pipe. Because the plants should use some. So in theory, the system should be consuming it. But we're not going to know until we can clear the last of this water out of the system. I think. That could take a while. That could take a while. Hardly even notice it moving. Okay, let's look at our oxygen situation again. Okay, so there is plenty of oxygen here at the moment. These are scrubbing out the carbon dioxide. I wonder why you're getting so much pollution in your water. Is it because... Hang on, just waiting for it to come up on YouTube. Here we go. Is it because you don't have enough filters in your place? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. But as far as pollution is concerned, what we've basically got a situation of this water here, which looks nice and clean. If I push I for infectious diseases, I guess that's what it stands for. Wait a sec. Have all the germs gone? We're not showing any germs in this water supply now. This water supply used to have germs. Okay. The germs appear to have gone. Somehow I have cleaned it up, I guess. I don't really know. Anyway, we're going to accept the fact that it's gone. But, oops, not these ones. Okay, so what we end up with is when your dupes go to the toilet or wash their hands, okay, you get the polluted water comes out. That's what the yellow stuff is. So if they go to the toilet or wash their hands, it comes out of this pipe down here in theory, and it's meant to then go through this, get filtered, and then come through this filter. But this filter is supposed to be taking out the clean water. What I'm having trouble figuring out is why it's letting the occasional dirty one through. And all the white stuff is the clean, fresh water, basically. So what we're basically trying to do is all of our polluted water now is coming from our toilets and our hand basins. And we're trying to extract that. This hand basin is not plumbed yet. Doesn't have any plumbing. We'll get to that shortly. This hand basin's plumbed. Ah! So this... Oh, yeah, it's plumbed, but it's not a problem. This water's working fine. I don't know. The system seems to be working. It's just, for some reason, it's letting the occasional polluted water through this valve. Other than that, it's working correctly. So I'm not sure why this this valve is letting the occasional polluted one through. But yeah, so that's where the polluted water comes from. It comes from our bathrooms, our toilets. Toilets and the hand basins. I just can't figure out why it's letting the occasional one through. But we're now starting to get water backed up to the toilet. Which is because this is backed up. I may have to extract pipe contents to get the system working. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll extract that pipe contents, that pipe contents. Oh, hang on. Emergency. Because it's polluted, let's extract all the polluted stuff out. and see if that helps to relieve some of the pressure for a start. Oh, it moved. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, now it's all clean water. And until this water stops coming, this is going to keep causing us problems. So let's get rid of this. Extract pipe contents, emergency. I want this out. Because at the moment, this is just filling our system, and I need it to be closed. If it's not a closed loop, then we're going to end up still having problems. Okay. Water pipe, deconstruct, get rid of it. Okay. Right, now it's a closed system. We're not getting any more dirty stuff. It's filtering through here first. Ah, see, there's another dirty one. I am thinking I might have to go through a second valve. So, okay. Seems they're all going to bed. Let's do this overnight. Deconstruct. Emergency. Demolish everything through here for now. I'm just going to take it all out. Oops. Let's turn the priority up. Take it all out for now. So when they get up in the morning, it's going to become an urgent job. Okay, mate. I'm just noticed. Head to bed, buddy. Yeah, I'm sorry. You have to make sure everything is working like it should, and that your toilets don't get backed up and overflow like you said. Yeah. Yeah. So, I've really just got to refine the way I play the game. I'm quite inexperienced at it. I really enjoy it, but I have a lot to learn as far as how to get this to work correctly. But we'll figure it out as we go. Demolish. Oh, whoops. On emergency. Demolish. Okay. Now we're going to leave it on pause for a moment while I try and refigure this again. Mop up all that water. Do I want to put these closer together? Liquid valve. Let's start with the liquid valves. Oh, I'm going to have to take all that out too, aren't I? Deconstruct, go. Yes, this game, there's a lot of making sure everything works correctly. And just making sure that your systems are in place. Once your systems are in place and working correctly, it basically should keep itself going. But you've got to manage those systems to start with. So let's go liquid filter. Rotate it round. So we'll put in a liquid filter. A liquid filter. I'm actually going to do this a couple of times because I want to make sure this is going to work. So dirty water will come out and go in. That will then filter out clean water. I want to take out that pipe there too. Deconstruct. And if it's a piece of pipe there, that can come out. Now this is not an emergency. Neither is that. And neither is that, because I really don't even know what I'm doing with them. Right. 5. Plumbing. So dirty water comes out, goes into here. Then we will filter it. And in theory, what we'll say is take out the clean water. And clean water goes in here. This one will be dirty water, and that will also go in there. Okay? So they're just going to both be filtered, I think. To try and get it through a second time. I don't know if that's going to even help. Filter out clean water. Send that one into there. So this is actually going to be wrong. Hang on. Filter out clean into there. Filter out clean into there. If it's dirty water, send it down. If it's dirty... Oh, that's not going to be able to... Yes, it will, won't it? Out to an out. No, I don't think an out to an out's going to work here, Glen. I really don't think that's going to work. And the same here. I don't think that's going to work. So that would have to go into something. And then back in again. Maybe. Maybe that's what I have to do. Clean water out. Oh no, because he's got to face the same direction. I'm going to have to take this out. I'm going to have to put them next to each other. Yep. 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 I think I'm going to have to take this out, put them next to each other. And then by having them next to each other, it's going to make a lot more sense. Right. Okay. So, refinement. Water sieve. So. Water will come in. Oh, I probably disconnected the wrong one then, didn't I? Yes, you did, Glen. Oh, you just... Okay, I think I might be starting to get a little tired, and I'm starting to make a couple of mistakes, which is quite common when I get tired. I start making mistakes, and then I start making the same mistakes, which is generally why I only stream for 1 or 2 hours. So what we'll try and do is we'll get our basis of this in, and then we might call it for a day shortly. Right, so refinement. Water sieve. So, if I rotate it this way, why will it not go there? Ah, because of that. Okay, that's fine though. So dirty water will come in and come out of there. Then, a liquid filter. Okay, so then it goes in, comes out. Then it will go in. So it comes out of here and goes into there. If it's dirty, it needs to go back into this one. If it's dirty, it needs to go back into this one. Whoops, wrong way around, Glen. Water sieve. Flip it. That way. Okay, so if it's filtered out, if it's dirty, it goes in there. Now this one, liquid filter, goes in. If it's dirty, it's still going to have to come back around again, I guess. Okay, so let's see if my brain has this right. Water will come in here. This is facing... No. Water will come in here, goes through here, comes out. Goes in here. If it's dirty, it will get filtered. If it's clean... Okay, and now this one. So dirty water will go in here. Comes out of here, into here. If it's... clean water. But if it's dirty, what are we going to do with it? If it's still dirty after it's been through 2 cycles, maybe we could pump it this way. Let's just do that for now temporarily, at least. And these should both be, in theory, clean water, which would then connect to here. I hope that's correct. It's probably completely wrong. So for anyone coming in late, this is not Stubbs. Okay, Glen, you forgot to change your label over. Haha! You're clever. That was supposed to say oxygen not included. So hang on. Wow. Yeah, I forgot to change my logos over from yesterday. Yep, yesterday's game was Stubbs the Zombie, not today's. Oh well. No. But for anyone who has come in late, this is oxygen not included. I have forgotten to put a logo up on screen. Or at least I've forgotten to put it as a shortcut today. And I'm Glen Bixley. Haha! Yes, I make the occasional boo-boo. Or should I say I have no clue what I'm doing. But nobody cares. Okay, monster. You have 16, you need 14. So we can give you another point. We're going to give you that into operating. Inside a gamer, morale of 9, he needs 13. Ryan, morale of 10, needs 13. Ooh. Horror. Morale of 9 needs 1. Well. He has Masterworks decorating, does he? Are you a little decorator monster? Not monster, horror? I think he is. So maybe we should give him his decorating fundamentals. And head him up this path. Horror has been granted Masterworks by a trait, but does not have increased morale requirements for learning it. Oh, well maybe I don't need to touch it then. Let's give him crop tending instead. Now I think he actually already has it. Catalina. Catalina. You are now a cook. There you go. Okay, choose our blueprint. I think we'll take some food, eh? Construction, creativity and science. No, I think we're going to just take food for now. We really need extra food. We have 23,000 calories, so we're doing okay on food this week. Right. Now, I'm going to get this in because I want this water flow concentrated upon. So let's... Is that going to be enough to do that? I don't know. I guess we're going to need one more ladder to get there, aren't we? Are we? Yeah, I think so. Oh, they can't get across there though, Glen. Missing research station. What do you mean we're missing a research station? We better not be missing a research station. Do I need to build something new? Something I've never built before? Well, that could be exciting. Okay, so we're going to get this pipe done because I just want my waters all working. I want all the possible water flows to be flowing. If that makes sense in English, probably not. Wouldn't they need a ladder here, Glen? Okay, we're just going to very quickly get this finished. Did they all just go to bed on me? You did, didn't you? Oh, you lazy dupes. They're always going to bed. I don't know why, but for some reason they need to sleep every day. You think the rest of us get to sleep every day? Now this water is still backed up. Why is this water still backed up? It should be coming in here. Out here. Oh, because you haven't done these yet, Glen. Haha. Okay. This needs to be an emergency and get it wired up. Now. Okay, so. Filters out dirty water. Polluted water. This one does the same, does it? Filters out polluted water. Yes. Let's see if that works any better. Alright. Now let's just check that plumbing line. See, that's starting to free up a lot more water now. It's travelling easier. Which has now drained this pipe out of our clean water. Which has now got these working again. That appears to be working better. Our toilets are now getting cleared of all their overflow. And as this starts to fill with water, it should now correct. And in theory, anything that isn't filtered the first time should now go into this pump. Liquid pipe, deconstruct. There's one random piece of liquid pipe there I noticed. Boink. Okay, mop. 0 priority. Let's get that cleaned up. And then with all that cleaned up, I don't know if we can reach that one. Okay. Now they're not going to be walking through any more water, let alone polluted water. We can't mop that, it's too much liquid. Okay. We can mop one. Well, that one would actually release if we actually dug that out. Let's try and get rid of all this water that's sitting here. We'll just make that a level 1 for now, because we want that water to flow. And get all of that out of there. In fact, if I actually put that there, that will work anyway. So let's P for priority, let's finish that. And once they finish it, it will push that surplus water out of there. Done. See? I just want to clean all this water up so my dupes aren't constantly walking through water. And that was a contaminated water supply anyway. So I can't make it any worse than it had been in the past. Okay, now the reason why I actually do that though is to stop water coming down here or anything else and falling into the main water supply. But it is a little contaminated. It was to start with. I'm not particularly worried. This is now our clean water supply. So we'll finish the stream with just doing a decontaminate, clean everything up. Make their beds a high priority because we want them decontaminated. If the tables are contaminated, they can be decontaminated. Actually, that's not going to help those, is it? Because they're not contaminated. Oh, yes, they are. Okay, clean up all that contamination. So yeah, at the moment I'm just going to get them to go around and clean up all the contamination. All the contamination that's affecting us anyway. Okay, they're not an emergency, and apparently neither are those. Alrighty. So, we should now have a recirculating water supply, which appears to be correctly working. I might have to put an overflow surplus for the water that doesn't recirculate later, but we'll worry about that on the next stream. For now, this is filling our hand basins and our toilets. Surplus water goes back to the plants. We can do the surplus dumping out of there later. That's not important. These are still getting watered because this is our main food crop, is getting watered from the only clean water supply that we truly have. I probably want to put the rest of my hand basins in as plumbed soon as well. But other than that, that now is all correctly working. We're only putting out clean water now into our hand basins and things. So that's correct. That's exactly what we want. So we will tell them to generate some power when they get up in the morning. What else was I going to check on? There was something else I wanted to quickly check on. We have plenty of food. What was wrong with the research? Decontaminate it for a start. Now it was complaining about, oh, there is a third research station. I did not know that. Atomic research is required to unlock atomic technologies. It's a solar panel. It's a solar panel. What's atomic about a solar panel? Oh dear. Okay, well we will sort that out in the next one. Because what we need to do in the next stream is we need to start putting in our transformers to regulate and control our power supply so we don't get any blowouts. Because as I showed you before, our wiring gets red occasionally, and should we let it get red too often, it will blow the wiring and we'll end up with breaks in the line. It looks like we're okay at the moment, but we will need to take that under control in the next one. So for today, what we've managed to do is get our water recirculating anyway, which was very important. In our next stream, I will concentrate on that power supply and make sure that is working correctly. Why is that showing like that? It doesn't have power, maybe. Whoops. It does not. Okay, so that's not a big deal. There we go. That wire's just in the wrong place there. So we can deconstruct that for the copper. Oh! Okay. Other than that though, everything else is basically under control now. So in the next stream, I will concentrate on making sure that we get the electricity sorted. We're going to figure out what we need for that research. And we will attempt to get solar panels in the next stream. Or at least that's the plan. But for now, the water supply appears to be working. I'm happy with that. So I think that's where we're going to call it for today. So thank you everyone for coming in. Those of you who came into chat especially, Thank you very much for coming into chat. Otherwise, I might go crazy if I talk to myself all the time. If you're new to the stream, please subscribe or on YouTube or follow on Twitch so you can be kept up to date with all my upcoming streams. I do stream 6 days a week. This is not working. We'll get to it in the next stream. I do stream 6 days a week. Tomorrow will be my day off, but when I return Tuesday evening for you all, Wednesday morning for me, it will be an early stream at 9:15 a.m. New Zealand time, or 11:15 p.m. if you're in the UK. Otherwise, work it out in America. Anyway, thank you all for coming in, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.